Get ready, because we're going to brew the fastest high-octane mead we can, and we're going to have fun while we're doing it. So a couple of quick secrets. The only way to get really high alcohol is to use a lot of sugar. Now it's a mead, because we're going to use some honey. But the secret that I'm going to throw in is some cotton candy, which as we know is just pure sugar. Now a whole lot of sugar means we got to have a serious yeast to make sure we can eat it. I finally got some of that Kvike yeast. This stuff is going to be awesome. The secret to this yeast is right there at the top. Temperature fermentation range 68 to 95 degrees and 15% alcohol. That's what I want to see. Now the higher the temperature, the faster that this is going to brew. And that's what we want, because we're trying to make high alcohol and we're trying to do it quickly. That's the secret. So let's go ahead and get our yeast started. I got 600 mLs of water in my stir plate. After I pitched in my yeast, now we're going to throw in yeast nutrient. I want to make sure I got plenty of healthy yeast to get through all this alcohol. Now I've got my water, my yeast, and my nutrients. Time to turn it on and get that to work. While that yeast is hydrating, we're going to get to working on the next step. Finally going to get to use this beautiful 3-gallon fermenter that I got from my buddy. Big shout out to him. This is going to be great. And yes, I already sterilized everything. Cotton candy is in the fermenter. And now we're going to watch the cotton candy disappear. It's so cool. It's like magic. 2 gallons of water, 5 pounds of honey. Dump it in. Go for it. I seriously love the wide mouth jar on this. It's like cheating. It makes it so much easier. Big fermenter means big spoon. Get down in there and really make sure all that honey gets incorporated in well. We want to make sure we get a really good reading on this and know exactly how much sugar we're working with to make sure we hit our target. Quick sugar check. Alright, due to my sugar concentration, it should be right around 13%. I could add in a little bit more honey if I wanted to. I could add in some more sugar if I wanted to, like the cotton candy. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. The upper range is 15% on that yeast, so 13% I'm perfectly happy with. Check back in on our yeast and it's definitely ready to go. Fermenter and yeast. Go for it. Alright, so I made sure that I put some water in my airlock and I got it set somewhere where I want it. There's one cool thing that I added to my buddy's fermenter that he gave me. Also a big shout out to him because I picked this up when I was down there. Somebody asked on one of my other bottles what this is. This is a stick-on thermometer so I can keep track of exactly what temperature it's at. Right now, after I mixed everything up, I'm at 68 degrees. Why that's important is that I need to keep this warm, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. That's it. Keep it wrapped up and keep it within its temperature range. And when we get to the end, I got a great secret for how we're going to keep that flavor. Make Mead.